Hi, I'm Mike Bennett, and welcome to my studio.
I make giant wooden cartoon characters that I hide around Portland, Oregon for people to find.
I went to school to be an artist, so moving to Portland felt like the right move. The cultural center of my old town was a coffee shop. Here, I just feel like there's a coffee shop with an art gallery on every corner. And I wanted to be able to showcase what I love about what I do, and coming out here just felt right. And it was proven so within the week that I got here. I got started doing this. We moved into a house that was full of scrap wood. My parents had sent a couple boxes of my old things out. In those boxes was some of the Calvin and Hobbes books that I used to fall asleep reading as a kid. Calvin likes to make snowmen to annoy his parents, and with all the scrap wood, I decided it'd be kind of fun to recreate one of those snowmen to put in front of our house. Portland's kind of sad in the winter. Thought it'd be kind of cool. The neighbors loved it. I found someone posted it online, and I got a good response there. So I kind of haven't stopped since. It was really easy when you get that positive feedback to continue with an art project.
I started gaining notoriety for my cutouts when I would host scavenger hunts around the city for people to find them.
My scavenger hunt style has changed over time. If someone's looking at my Instagram stories to find a piece of art, I want to make sure that they can go find it and there isn't a chance of someone who has no idea what I'm doing finds it. So I like to hide them in really specific places. Often I'll share clues to kind of get you in the area, and you'll have to watch my stories to see behind what tree is the piece hiding, or next to what shed is it like tucked away. So I try to keep everyone on a schedule, let people know like noon today, be in Northeast Portland. And then slowly I'll start to chisel away at the actual location. I've given away well over half of what I've made. I think in the last year I've made about 450 pieces, and I know that I only have 70 in this studio right now. I think I'd be lying if I said that the Keep Portland Weird motto isn't part of the reason I moved here. I've always thought, like, I grew up in central Pennsylvania, and it wasn't that weird of a place, to be honest. If you do some digging on what makes Portland weird, you come across people like the Unipiper or the living statue downtown at the Saturday market. I just think it's so fun that someone can ride a unicycle, play bagpipes and a Darth Vader mask, and make, a partial living out of that. It's so great that we live in a city that allows for things to happen. I'm doing this full time now, and that's ridiculous. Recently, when Rumpl reached out to see if I wanted to do a series of cutouts and a scavenger hunt, I was super pumped because I found out that the guidelines were kind of just like, hey, we make blankets, have fun with that. So I got to take kind of the Rumpl sack and create some of these goofy little characters that I have fallen in love with. And I got to do a scavenger hunt. So these pieces are going to be hidden throughout Portland at some locations that are going to kind of celebrate what keeps Portland quirky and fun. There's a new blanket that has been launched that features really fun scenes that remind me a lot of why I love to live here. There's a man walking a goat. There's some donut shops. I believe there's a man walking a chicken. Every time I look at the blanket, I just notice more and more things. There's food carts and everyone's favorite Portland sign. Some iconic locations. There's also some of the things that we jokingly love about Portland, like lines for brunch, which I experience all the time. There's so much detail, and it's so fun. So these pieces are going to be hidden around Portland at some fun locations, and not only do you get the piece, but you also get to take home the Portland blanket itself. So I wish I could also find these, but I guess that's kind of cheating.